Hello everyone. This video would focus on dilations. By definition, dilation is a type of transformation that involves enlarging or shrinking of a figure using a specific scale factor. Now let's take this first example that we have right here. Graph the image of the given pre-image using the transformation given, dilation of 3. So this 3 that we have here is what we call as the scale factor. Okay, and this figure that we have here, which is the original picture, we call this as our pre-image. Okay, now again, we remember some terms here. When we say pre-image, it means it's the original picture. Now, if we say image, that's the new or the transformed picture. So our task here is to draw the image or the new picture after dilation of 3. Again, the 3 is our scale factor. So what are we going to do first here is that we need to determine the coordinates of A, B, and C. So I'm just going to write that on the side right here. Okay, so looking at this, our A is located on 0, 2. So I'm just going to write 0, 2 right here. And our B is located on -1 and -1. So that's -1 and -1. And then our C is located on 1, -2. So that's 1 and -2. Now, again, we are supposed to dilate this 3 times. So I'm just gonna write that on the side right here. And so we are going to determine the coordinates of the image. So I'm just gonna write that on the side here. Okay, so we are going to determine the coordinates for A prime, B prime, and C prime. Again, if it has a prime, it means that's the image, or these are the coordinates of the new picture. So what are we gonna do here is that if we say dilation of 3, we are going to multiply 3 to both the X and the Y, and that will be our A prime. So in this case right here, I'm gonna multiply this by 3. 3 times 0 is a 0. And then multiply this by 3 as well. 2 times 3 is 6. I'm just going to write that up here. So that's a 6. So again, I multiply this by 3 since our scale factor is 3. And I will do the same thing for here. So that would be a times 3. So -1 times 3 is a -3. And then we have -1. Again, multiply this by 3. So that would also still be a -3. And then we have to do the same thing for the coordinate of C. So that would be times 3. So 1 times 3 is a +3. And then -2 times 3 is -6. Now we are ready to sketch the shape of the image using these coordinates that we got here. So we say that our A prime is located on 0, 6. So that's 0 all the way to 6. So this will be our A prime. And then we have our B prime is -3, -3. So the X is -3, the Y is -3. So it's going to be right here. So this will be our B. And then our C is on +3 and -6. So it's going to go down here. So this will be our C prime. So that's again our B prime. So then we can go ahead and connect these dots together with a line. So I'm just going to connect this with a line right here. And so this is our dilated figure, or this, the one in red is our image. So as you can see here, it has already been enlarged. So from a smaller picture right here, which is the pre-image, it was blown up. It was enlarged into a bigger triangle. We call this red part here as our image. Now we remember that if the scale factor factor is greater than 1, the figure is enlarged. So in this figure right here, since we say that our scale factor is 3, then we go ahead and say that since 3 is greater than 1, then the image was enlarged. Now let's move on to the next example right here. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try this problem out on your own. And when you're done, unpause it and check your answer. Okay, so we go over the problem here. Again, it says here that we're supposed to graph the given pre-image using the transformation given. So this is our pre-image right here, dilation of 1/2. So that we can draw the image for this pre-image right here, we are going to determine the coordinates of all of these vertices. Okay, so we start with letter M. It doesn't matter which of these vertices you would start off with, but we start with M. So that would be -4 and -4. So I'm going to write -4 and -4. Our B is located on -6, 4. So that's -6, 4. And then our T is located on 4, 2. So that's 4, 2 right there. Our K is located on 2, so that's a 2 right there. 2 and -4. So that's our K value, 2 and -4. Okay, so we are supposed to dilate this into half, or dilation of 1/2. So I'm just gonna write that on the side right here. So that's dilation of 1/2. So then we go ahead and determine the coordinates of the image. Okay, it says that we are going to, the dilation is 1/2. Now again, we remember that this 1/2 right here is the scale factor. So I'm just gonna label that up here. Now, the decimal version of 1/2 is 0.5. So pretty much each of these will be multiplied by 0.5 or will be multiplied by 1/2. So I'm just going to go ahead and show the work here. -4 times 1/2, or half of 4 is -2. And then we have -4 times 1/2, or half of -4 is -2. And then for the B here, again, we multiply this by 1/2, or that's half of -6 is -3. And then we multiply this again by 1/2 here. So that would be half of 4 is a +2. And then for letter T here, so it's the same thing. Multiply this by 1/2. Half of 4 is 2. And then we multiply this again by 1/2 here. Half of 2 is 1. And we have to multiply this by 1/2 again. Half of 2 is 1. And then multiply this again by 1/2. Again, the reason why I multiplied all of these by 1/2, it's because that's our scale factor up there. So that would be half of -4 is -2. So then we go ahead and sketch these coordinates that we have here, and that would be our image. So we're gonna start with -2, -2. So -2 and -2 should be somewhere around here. So this is our M prime. And then we have a -3 and 2. So -3 up 2. So this will be our B prime. And then our T prime is +2 and 1, +2, 1. So it's going to be right here. This is T prime. And our K prime is at 1, -2. So 1, -2. So it's going to be right here. So this is our K prime. So that we can go ahead and connect these dots together. These are the vertices of this quadrilateral. So then we go ahead and say that this is, in the red one, is our image, and this original picture that we have here is our pre-image. Now notice that in this picture here, our image is smaller compared to that of the pre-image. We remember that if the scale factor is less than 1, the figure is reduced. So in this case right here, since our scale factor is 1/2, which is pretty much equal to 0.5, which is less than 1. And that's the reason why our image was reduced into its smaller version. Did you get the same answers as this? Good. Perfect. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more math videos. See ya!